will you go into service as such?
This would be 1,000% against the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the religion of Islam, and the Holy Quran, the holy book that we believe in. This will all be denouncing and define everything that I stand for.
Who knew what a Muslim was? I thought Muslim was a piece of cloth. They would forget about it. See, I learned early on in life, you don't mess with a kid's personal life or his religion. It's none of your business.
When he knew that people couldn't sit down at a diner with white people, black people weren't allowed in the same restaurant, they weren't allowed to drink from the same fountains, all the things we now know, he knew that was wrong. And when he started fighting professionally, he made contact with the black Muslims. And he was open to their message, which was that we're not going to take this anymore.
They had a stance against the Vietnamese War. And also they took note of the fact that more than a higher percentage of American draftees were African American than white.
But you know that you're not going to take the step. Is that not true?
No comments.
Why have you suddenly...
And I should bring you in to take the step.
Muhammad Ali decided, I'm going to be at the forefront of this, because now that I am heavyweight champion, I have a stage, I have a forum.
He was the Pied Piper. Wherever he went, we drew people.
You didn't see him integrating any hotels or anything. He was out there chopping wood, preparing for the next fight. He just said, well, I'll join the Muslims and I'll do what they want, but that's it. The Muslims told him what to do.
I think it's fair to say that most of America hated Muhammad Ali when he was in his prime. They had never seen an athlete who was so out front with his opinions, so outspoken and so strident. And of course, this involved racial pride. And much of white America did not want to hear Muhammad Ali espouse this.
I never saw him really put forth the energy that it takes to be a symbol, a martyr, an exceptional fighter for a cause. You didn't see him out there in the front of it holding hands with Martin Luther King. He did it his way. His way was, I'm Muhammad Ali, I'm a black man, I'm black, I'm beautiful, and I'm the heavyweight champion of the world. That's all I am. Don't look for anything else.
Ali, who had been denied service even after winning the Olympic gold medal in 1960 in Louisville restaurants, sort of said, ain't no Viet Cong who's ever tried to bomb me. Ain't no Viet Cong that's ever tried to deny me service. I ain't got nothing against them Viet Cong. And that became a political bombshell.
A PR agent for the Muslims wrote that. He didn't say that. They just gave him a piece of paper and say this. Because they knew they had a propaganda tool. They knew they had a propaganda weapon. All they needed to do was get inflammatory enough to inflame the white race in the middle of this black-white art. That's all that was. That wasn't Ali. That was them stoking up the fires of the revolution and so forth.
So going to jail as a result of not going into service, you...
Well, whatever the punishment, whatever the persecution is for standing up for my religious beliefs, even if it means facing machine gun fire that day, I will face it before denouncing Elijah Muhammad and the religion of Islam. I'm ready to die.
No one ever stood up for their rights against the U.S. government, sacrificed more than any of us would be willing to do so.
Literally lost millions of dollars, lost his prime years fighting as an athlete. Can you think of any athlete today who would give that up? The answer is no.
This wonderfully handsome, dashing, brash young kid, ready to take his steps out into the adult world and not changed by that adult world, remaining himself. It's a tale for every youngster in Muhammad Ali, how he conquered it on his own terms. That's what every youngster should look forward to doing. They give it names, ambition, aspiration. I give it a name, Muhammad Ali.